Hello! You all well? Yeah. Good. It's nice to be here. A little bit about me. My name's Jake. I'm from Newcastle, or as it was briefly renamed for marketing purposes, Sports Director Pontine. I was recently told that I look like someone from Game of Thrones has gotten a job in a bank. Which is not fair, because I've not seen Game of Thrones, but I have been on a night out in Cardiff, and I imagine they're quite similar, right? It's just tits and dragons. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about language tonight, guys. Give me a cheer if you know a language. Yay! I mean, statistically, it should be all of you. I like languages. I like the way that people get languages confused and they get phrases confused. One that I saw recently, someone, you know the phrase is the Pope Catholic and do bears shit in the woods? And they got that the wrong way around. They said, does the Pope shit in the woods and are bears Catholic, right? It's a thing that happened, but I met a man who gets it even more confused than that, right? I said to him, so are you a United fan? And he went, is the Pope a bear? No. You strange man. That's another weird use of language I got. I got a letter in the post from the council tax people, right? Otherwise known as the council. And it said that I owed them some money, and my housemate saw it over my shoulder and he said a phrase I've never understood. He said to me, Jake, you're going to have to pay that bill, otherwise they're going to come after you like a ton of bricks. Just going to sit in my garden then. I like drinking language and drunk language, right? Give me a cheer if you're drinking tonight. Yeah, of course, it's a Monday. Why the fuck not, right? It's I like drinking, but I don't understand drinking language now. My mates go out and they come back and they're saying like, oh, we had a mental one last night. We got smashed. I was smashing down the strawpedos. Right? I know what that means, strawpedo, right? Because to me that sounds like a scarecrow that touches children, right? And got. It's okay, guys. Some of you are shifting in your seats at that point. Don't worry. I was recently voted second funniest man in Harrogate, so you know, safe hands. It's not the best review I ever got. The best review I ever got, I did a show at the Edinburgh Festival last year, right? And I got a review that said in it, Jake Donaldson is electric, provided you don't pay your utility bills. Which is mean. It also included the phrase, the chairs were neatly aligned. It's not even about me, right? It's just the room. It ended with a phrase I'll never forget. It ended with the phrase, if only the material was as strong as the resolve it took to stay till the end. Which is horrible. It's brutal, sir. Yes, you're right. That's a nice heckle, by the way. If you're going to heckle something nice. I got heckled in Manchester about a year ago. I said something about I did a joke and it didn't go that well, and a woman in the front row, sat where you are, just sighed, and she went, oh, I hope you're not getting paid for this. Which is horrible, right? And then I sort of quit with a line in that, and I went, actually, I got paid £250 for a gig last week, right? And then she said, without missing a beat, is it because you sent a clip to You've Been Framed? Just got to admire the speed that came out with. I was very impressed. I do still drink, though, because I've got a girlfriend, right? I do have a girlfriend. I have sex with her and everything. All of the ways. On top, underneath, back to back. All of the ways. We moved in together recently, right? We moved into a house together, and when we were packing up all of her stuff from her room, we packed it all up and put it on the bed. And then the song came on the radio that made us a little bit amorous. You know, we started kissing, and we wanted to move it on to the next level, right? The song was Love Will Tear Us Apart by Joy Division, but that doesn't matter, right? And we wanted to move it on to the next level and start some of the sex. But the problem was that we put all this shit on the bed, so we couldn't use the bed. And she's got hardwood floors, right? So that wasn't an option. So we realised the only thing left for her to do was to sort of like perch on her office chair. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen an office chair on a hardwood floor. There is an element of non-friction involved in that scenario. Because I realised that every time I thrusted, she just moved forward an inch. So I ended up chasing her around the room, right? Like some kind of soggy conga. It was beautiful, right? At the end of it, when I came, I was worried she was going to shoot off like a Nerf gun, right? That's true. She doesn't know that I tell that story. yeah, that's right. This is being recorded, right? Which is bad because I took the day off work to come here and told them that I was sick. So this is going to get date stamped and everything. Because I do have a day job as well, right? I work in law. Give me a cheer if anyone works in law. No, exactly, because they're humourless cunts. Problem with working in law, right, is that they're saying it's a dying industry because children aren't learning to debate in schools anymore. But I don't think this is true, because when I was in Edinburgh last year, I got mugged by a teenager, right? He came up to me and he said, "Give us your trainers, please," which was nice. And then I said, "Look, mate, I wouldn't. I'm a lawyer," right? And this is why I don't think that it's fair to say that children don't know how to debate, because I said, "I'm a lawyer, I wouldn't, mate." And then he said, "Not if you're dead." Yeah, fair enough. That's good mooting skill, sir. Have the wallet. It was lovely, but I'll leave you in a bit. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what happened to me when I was at university, because I did go to university. I went to Leeds Metropolitan University, right? Exactly, that's exactly what it deserves. It's not a real university. I think it used to be Leeds Little Acorns Nursery, and it got upgraded, right? And when I was there, I joined a society for performers, right? And I thought I would go along. And the guys who do the musicals, they were putting on a thing where they were selling off their old costumes. And I thought, I'll get something great here. I love a bargain, right? And so I went and I bought a jacket that was sort of military style. It was lovely, and I wore it on the way home, right? And I thought, that's really great. You know when people look at you when you've got new clothes on and you've got that sort of false sense of style, and everyone's looking at you and you're thinking, that man wants to be me and that woman wants to have sex with me. And I had all of that. And then I got home and thought, that's my daily service done for the day. I went to hang up the jacket, right? Now, I wasn't told, ladies and gentlemen, that this jacket had last been used in a production of The Sound of Music, because when I went to hang it up on the wall, emblazoned between the two shoulder blades was one massive swastika. Those people weren't thinking, I want to be him, I want to fuck him. They were thinking, that man is a racist. It was made worse by the fact that I walked home through a part of Leeds that I was living in at the time that's colloquially known as Little Poland. Right? There were children running indoors. Mummy, it's happening again. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been absolutely lovely. I've been Jake Donaldson. Have a lovely night. Bye-bye.